Alright, so what's going on? My name is welcome back here to another special video on Arknights. Today we're talking about, make this video for the second time. I made this a couple days ago, but I couldn't really edit it. I don't know if I was broken or something. But yeah, we're back here, and I decided to talk about CC2. I'm going to be talking about everything that's coming, exchange shop stuff, daily stages stuff. This is about the same stuff, but permanent stage and its contracts, which you should pick or not. Some of the main operators that you should bring, definitely, if you're aiming for risk 18, which I definitely recommend because it's really worth. Usually you want to hit risk 18 for every contingency contract, but you can go even higher to test yourself. But yeah, what's not coming next is CC2 Blade, which features, I'd say, one of the main boss. It's probably one of the easiest contingency contracts, so none of you have to really worry about it. There's a lot of people who hit risk 25 week 1, so yeah, don't worry about it. And week 2 they hit risk 30. So if you're working on your account by 3 or 4 months, you should be able to clear it risk 18. And if you've been working on your materials and stuff, and operators are good for this, I guess you can, maybe if you have some of these operators I'm going to be talking about, you will be having an easy time. But I think most people should hit risk 18 if you've been they've been playing for 3 months or so. So yeah, before we hop in, subscribe the video. We're really close to 300 subs. It'd be great to hit it before February ends. I really appreciate it. So yeah. So let's hop in. So first what we're going to see over here is the main page. Huge shout out to the gamepairs.gg, gamepairs or Arknights wiki guys. They always have this info up in time. Also on here we have the Arknights EN Twitter. I would actually start working and checking this out, but the guys over at Gamepairs updated their page based on the global stuff. So what global is getting. So yeah. So there's not really any need, I'd say, to check Twitter. So yeah, let's hop in. So CC2 Blade, main stuff. If you don't know what contingency contract is, basically the hardest difficulty event in the whole game for now on global, and basically it just sets up players to use different operators during these stages, where they choose contracts, which are basically challenges and stuff. And the more contract you choose, the more rewards they say you get, and more rewards you get exclusive stuff, new exclusive operator or skins that are they're returning after a long time. Maybe some of you don't have them, or a certain specific banner over here that is only for this event. So yeah, but these are on the permanent shop, so you can get them anytime. But yeah, it's CC2. Basically, I'll probably have a link in the description about a video that I talked about this. It's a really old video, CC0. If you do remember, shout out to you if you've been watching since then. But yeah, it's a really old video, I'd say. But yeah, what we're getting this CC2 is a new operator scene over here. She's a supporter, kind of a summoner. She's a summoner, and she summons her photograph or camera drones. And she's incredibly good, I'd say. She's really good from gameplay that I've seen of her. I'm really excited to try her out. She's kind of a different supporter. She has this kind of range, which is nice. She has the AoE cast range. Oh wait, no. No, she has the single target caster, sorry. Yeah, she has a single target caster. I don't know why I said AoE. She has this single target caster. She's special. She can use summons, just she has the same range as other summoners, I think. Am I wrong? Let's check my Gallon. She does have the same range as them, doesn't she? Yes, she does. Okay, so she's just another normal summoner. So yeah, I'll be making a separate video about scene, talking about hers, maybe putting some gifts and gifts of her and how gameplay of her looks. I'll definitely make sure to max her out because I want to put out a video comparing her to Beak and which free-to-play operator is better, I'd say. I know people don't really like to compare because they serve two different purposes, but these two operators are still pretty good for them to be free. So let's check them out, both of them, put them against each other and their usability. So yeah. Next, so training field, the training field stuff will be open. Basically, I think these are the daily stages. Yep, you'll have all the daily stages from the season, but you won't be able to get rewards until those daily stages drop as a daily day. So yeah, Then we got Headhunting Banner, Joint Operation 2. So what Joint Operation 2 is the replacement for a banner that many of you might know, which is the Kiev and Beeswax banner, which came during CC1. I don't know why they did that, but they decided to change this. And we're getting a Joint Operation banner. My recommendation, skip this. It's not good. Yes, it has some good 6 stars like Blaze and Zarya. Team is also really good, and so is Helger. But the 5-star roster I do not like. Neural, which is an incredibly common operator. Many people I've seen have. Like, people had her since CC0. So yeah, Firewatch, you can get her for Recruit. She's basically free. And she's not that worth of a 5-star, I'd say. Yes, she has her usability, she's good, but I don't think you should go over here. Because I don't expect everyone to pull 6 stars on this. Because they will have a guaranteed 5 stars. So we should also look at the 5 stars. Greater is really good, and she's a 5-star anti-air sniper. I haven't really used her because I have my Blue Poison. I enjoy using Blue Poison a lot more. But I'd say Great Throat is a lot more DPS worthy. But still, people are probably going to get her some other way. Hung, no. No. Just no. The Executor, he's really good. Close range AoE sniper. But still, he has some of his lacking abilities and should be used in certain ways to be shown that he's really good. And he isn't like good at most of stuff, so yeah, you should just build everything. And Glaucus is really underrated, I'd say. She's a really good 5-star, but she's a good 5-star, but I don't say that she will change the value of this banner, because she's basically a supporter, and supporters aren't that useful in the game unless we're talking about Angelina. Yeah. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna summon for this banner. So let's check this out. Joint Operation Summoner. And let's just wait. This takes a bit for a reason. Okay, here. Basically, Neural. Yeah, game hates me. Executor Neural. Game hates me. Skip. That's all. But yeah, let's get down a little lower. Okay, so here we are. Unlimited access to chips and supplies. Now I really like what they've been doing. Because for every 2 celebrations, once in every 2 celebrations, we have this for like 2 weeks. Where we have all these stages, chips and supplies up for like the whole thing. For the whole celebration. And then the next celebration, we don't have them. And one other celebration, we have them. So it's really good. And we also always have these during contingency contracts. So yeah. Then we get 2 new skins, Neural and Rope. Really cool skins, I'd say. Buy them if you want. Based on the usability of your operators. If you're a whale, just buy them because they're not going to return for a long time. So yeah. New furniture set with the Rose Island HR office. It's decent, it's cool, I'd say. I don't really like it myself, to be honest. But it's basically themed around scene. So if you want some like furniture and stuff, you should buy it. Basic collection purposes. And then you got this new login exclusive event. I really like this. Thank you, Arknights, because look what it gives us. It gives us these 2 furnitures. It gives 4 sanity potions, which I really like. 2 original primes. No, just 1. Oh, just 1. Okay, it's fine. 400 of these, so we make basically 580 random. And 20 gold, 10 of these, 1 chip. I like the chip. 30k LMD. 5 of these are really good. And basically 1 other free single. So it's basically almost 2 singles. So there's nothing wrong about that. You should definitely get it. And 100 furniture parts, which nobody really cares for. So yeah, then medals for CC Blade, achievement and stuff. Or flex on your friends. Go do these, get them, put them up in your profile. That's it, honestly. So yeah, these are all for the main event stuff. I'm going a little fast on these because I don't want to take a lot of your time. We actually didn't talk about these. I almost forgot. New permanent store editions. So the permanent store will be basically stuff that you can always buy at any point of time, even when CC leaves and because the contract ends, you will always be able to like buy them. We got scenes that have 5 potential dupes. We got Merge's new skin and the CC2 banner, and then these, which are really good materials. These top 4, get them. I say top 5 actually, top 5, because devices are really like they're the only blue or rare items that are hardest to get, I'd say, because there's no guaranteed drop stage for green devices. Yeah, there isn't. No, there isn't. So blue device is probably the hardest stuff to get. The top 5, be sure to get them. If you're not like playing it daily and farming every daily stage, you just play it. I have a ton of these, so I don't think I really need them, but I'll buy them. 60 gallon of these always nice. 60 of these always nice. 400 furniture parts, don't really mind. I'll take it. So yeah. Now let's hop into the permanent stage. I'll talk about wrist and operators are really good for this. So first you want to focus on your Vanguard. Vanguards are by just our Bagpipe and Siege. You might thinking, why? What should I use for Bagpipe? Skill 3, right? No, I'd say Skill 3 is good. Skill 3 is really good, but I suggest Skill 2 better because you got those caster guys who come from the bottom to the top. And then you Skill 2, you kill them right away. While Skill 3, you're gonna have to be activating it and stuff. While Skill 2 is gonna be charging at the back. That's why it's really good. Then another why Siege Skill 2, I'd say it's always really good. If you have your Siege E2, pick her up. Like if you have any other operator at E2, you can definitely pick them up. I'd say even E1 were really bad, but I'd say if you're taking E1, take a 1 block Vanguard because you're doing more damage. So yeah, definitely. Now I've seen for like a Vanguard, I probably might max out my Vigna. Not sure because I don't have a really good Vanguard. Except like my best Vanguards are Texas Zima, but Zima's more like defensive, and she's really good. And Texas is more like offensive, stuff, but she can't really tank. But yeah, it doesn't matter. As long as you generate enough DP, you should be fine. So Myrtle or Elysium are, I'd say, definitely worth taking. Must-haves. I'd say must-haves, yeah. Myrtle is definitely a must-have. She always has been, so if you have a Myrtle, build her up. No Elysium, I'd say, what skill do you want to use? I'd say skill 2, but skill 1 is also great. I'd say skill 2 because it will be easier for you to defeat Foss, and you'll beat the stage faster. Skill 2 will, like, slow down enemies, means you do more damage until they get to their destination before they do damage to you. Lower their defense, you do more damage. Does he reduce resistance? Does Elysium reduce resistance on his skill 2? Elysium. I'm not sure. 60%. Oh, move is in 20% defense, lose stealth status. I guess I know he doesn't reduce defense. I'm gonna close that because I don't need it anymore. So yeah, that was about the Vanguards. You can use any other Vanguards. Let's say if you just want to do damage, generate DP. So yeah. Next, we're gonna be hopping into like defenders or someone to like hold the top part, which is gonna be. Do we have a map for this? On the permanent stages, you should have a map. Okay, wait. Yeah, this over here. So yeah, let's talk over here. Now, where you want to be placing your Bagpipe is right over here because you're going to be doing a lot of damage to the caster. They're going to be coming over here to here. Boom, dead right away. Don't have to worry. Then, for over this side over here, you need operators that can block. And good blockers are Blaze, Spectre, Zarya, and Hoshiguma. Luckily for me, I have Spectre built up, but if you don't have any of these, I'd say some AoE guard with a medic defender right there just to do damage. Maybe put down another defender in the back. I don't know. You should have to figure it out yourself, but you should have built up. Like, Spectre has been on the shop for 3 times now. So, Spectre is really good. You should have picked her up, honestly. But, yeah. Spectre, Hoshiguma, many people have Hoshiguma. I don't know how many people have Blaze. I don't have Blaze personally, but I got like a bunch of dupes with my Hoshiguma now. I don't know. She just doesn't go away from me. I'm trying to build her up. I don't know. I'll see. And so Blaze, skill 2, definitely. Hoshiguma, if you're using her skill 3, definitely. I don't know how skill 2 would really work. So skill 3 is way better. Skill 3 is incredibly good, actually. Yeah. Skill 3. Spectre, skill 2, definitely. Then, Zarya, it varies. It varies on the risk you're taking. We're gonna be doing down here. So, where is it? So, Foss has, the main boss for this is Foss, by the way, as you see right here. Yeah, Hoshiguma. The main, boss for this is Foss. Now, you can take either this or this. one of these two. I don't suggest picking them both because you are fucked. Literally. Take one of them. This is the purple arrow damage thing that means that you definitely get one shot by every purple arrow. So that means that you have to be good with timing, and you have to take like what for the name? You have to take a faster deploy operator like Gravel. Gravel is definitely recommended for this because not only she can just like has that shield up but that shield actually can take 2 hits, not 2 purple arrow hits, but like she can take a hit before and then a purple arrow, which is good, and she has low DPE cost, so yeah, it's always good. But if you're taking this, then you can just go for like a tanky part, and you can use Zarya. For skill 1 for Zarya, if you want to tank his damage, these arrows right here, you're gonna be doing a lot of more damage with these arrows, and you're gonna be deploying ballistas. And ballistas are basically crossbows. If I can show you, they aren't in here. They're basically crossbows on 5-10. If you have any idea what I'm talking about. So yeah, the ballistas, you can use Zarya's E2. No, not E2. Skill 2. Her skill 2. Skill 2, which means more AoE healing. Skill 3, if you want to really do a lot of like damage and boost damage and kill people faster, is also really recommended. But it's really based on your positioning. I don't really suggest skill 1 unless you have it at potential 3. No, mastery 3. I'm being stupid. If you have a mastery 3, and if you have her at E2 real high level. So I'm making these mistakes and talking about it's like 3 a.m. over here, as you see. Now I have time right now. I gotta go back to studying. So yeah. But that's about it. It's for Zarya. Next, what I want to talk about is main damage dealers: Exisai, Helager, Schwartz, and Rosa. These four are incredibly good. I'd say Schwartz is probably the main one you want to use for this, but you can find some other strategy with Exisai and Helager. Hello, Chad. And yeah, but I personally recommend using Schwartz, picking up your Rosa, and do damage, because Rosa's skill 3 is incredibly good, and so is Schwartz's skill 2 on this scenario. Yes, you could be trying to use Schwartz's skill 2 over here, not her skill 3. Yeah, kind of surprising, I get it, but skill 2 is way better on this scenario. Definitely, yeah. So, yeah. Next, what do I want to talk about? Supporters. Angelina is the top 1 supporter again, but I suggest skill 2 would also be really good for this. Not only skill 3, because skill 3 would just prevent her from doing damage, and you kind of need that, honestly. You really do need the damage, so yeah, skill 2 would also be really good. I wouldn't see anything wrong with running skill 2, to be honest. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. Then skill 2 would be doing damage, charges faster, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Then next, what do you have? Guards, I'd say Silverash. No idea. Then other ideas. As I said, Blaze and Helager. These are 3 guards that you definitely want to take. Like, they also have different purposes. Like, Schwartz is going to be main damage. Silverash is going to be main damage. Helager is going to be for, like, also main damage. And Blaze is going to be for, like, tanking and stuff. So, yeah. Medics, Silence, and... No, sorry. Shining and Plopsis. Plopsis is a main. She's a must. I don't care. People say that maybe she isn't a must, and no. If you want this event to be really easy, build up your Plopsis. And not just this event, but the whole fucking game. Because her talent is actually broken. And I definitely say that she's one of the Secret 6 stars in the game. Alongside with Lapland. Yeah, definitely. I see her as incredibly useful. And I don't want people to underrate her, honestly. So yeah, Plopsis is great. Then, as I said, Shining, skill 3 or skill 2, your choice, to be honest. Both are really good. Skill 3 raises defense, but skill 2 can also be really useful. So yeah, that covers up most of the stuff that I talked about. Casters, if you want to really bring up casters, KOB or Fiala. People are saying KOB is better because of her talent and how False has very low resistance and very high defense. So KOB's talent would be working incredibly well for this, while Fiala would really work that well. But if you don't have KOB, go for Fiala, because Fiala is still cracked. She's really good. So I wouldn't see any issue. Then for skills, It's your choice really. Skill 2 or skill 3 is also really good, but with skill 3, I'd say you have to work on timing a lot more. While skill 2, you're just gonna be consistent damage or AoE damage on all your enemies. So yeah. So that was the main stuff about operator. Just get into the main risks. Damage, you can go for this. These are really normal risks. It's your choice. It's based on how up level your operators are, with what level they are. Okay, yeah. And I'd say take only this, not this. This is gonna be annoying. Reduce operator HP. This only unless you have them like E2 level 40, all of them. Then you can take this. DP cost down. Just this. Then you can, because if you take this, you're gonna be forced to take both Myrtle and Elysium unless you have the Myrtle at Mastery 3 skill 1, and you don't have really high many 6 stars, and you can take this. Definitely, yeah. You just have to see your work around it. Why I said tops is the main over here is because of this. The SP stuff, the SP risk returned this time too, but this time they're a little bit better because back on CC1, the risks were basically, it doubled the amount of SP that the skill costed, which was really, really cancerous, honestly. It was really painful. But this time is way better because you got this SP and regeneration speed, which the opposites takes care of. I don't know why I took down Ace ship because I can't show her talent now, but it basically she generates faster talent for your operators. Another operator that's really good for generate talent and stuff is Liskarm. Yeah, Liskarm. Liskarm, do you need her? I've seen people use her a lot, and I'd say she's really, really good. The Tlops is a lot better. And unless you want to go for super high risks, you don't really need her. You don't really need to build her up. But if you want to go for risk 25, risk 26, and higher, maybe risk 30 potentially, then you can take her. Yeah. So, yeah, we did this. Forbidden Grids, take this. It won't bother your strategy at all. Basically, what you do is drop an AoE guard right here, Healing Defender right here. Not AoE guard or Hoshiguma. Healing Defender right here. Jvar's over here for skill 2. Angelina over here or here. Your choice. No, Angelina over here. Tlops is over here. And then I'd say Kyobei over here. No, Rose over here. And then you can have someone else over here. Yeah, Angelina over here maybe. Yeah. It's your choice. You can see the placement for them yourself, honestly. But you won't really need because you're placing a Vanguard over here, Myrtle over here. So yeah. Forbidden Grids, definitely take it. I talked already about these, so we're gonna skip them. Avenger Rage Speed. Okay, so these are based on the Avengers. The dudes are gonna be coming out. Basically, this risk basically makes them do more damage. Get their red sword, fire sword, way faster. At risk 3, they're gonna take it right away. They're gonna be having it the moment they drop out. Risk 2, 75%. Risk 1, 50%. So yeah. Then Avenger Rage is basically just gonna be doing bonus damage on Rage. So yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, otherwise, here you don't do bonus damage, but they get the Rage way faster. Well, here they do bonus damage on Rage, but they get it as they get it usually. So yeah, it's basically based on how good you do, honestly. I'd suggest taking this, even though it might do the modern damage, because you're gonna be working a lot with Schwartz and, casters. So even though they will raise their defense a lot, yeah, it won't be doing damage to them with your normal damaging guard and stuff, but Schwartz will break their fucking defense like the champion she is. She'll just destroy them with crits and stuff. And then you got Kyobei and Afiala, which will completely ignore that. So yeah, I suggest that this isn't a bad idea at all. Also consider that they all get more bonus weight levels, so unless you have your pusher at skills 7 mastery 3, yeah, you might probably work on that. Pushers I wouldn't really recommend, but you have someone like Weedy or, Powder Girl, I forgot her name, Feeder, then you can, if you haven't Master 3, definitely use them. You can find your own way around it. do not take these. No, it'll just make them way harder, triple cost, and redeployment time higher. Will just mess up your whole thing. And these are all these these classes are all needed. So yeah, smaller squad. You can take this. Do you have any other week 2? Okay, so this is only week 2. Okay, let's just not forget. So you're gonna have to start these right away. But yeah, I just noticed week 2. Sorry about that. Smaller squad definitely take, unless you want to work your way around it and bring a lot more operators, so you can have like more places deployed down. But honestly, like, you're gonna be having 9 operators down, and 8 actually, 8. You're having 8 operators down, and one of them, which is gonna be sitting on the bench, is gonna be your fast redeploy. Unless you're taking your fast redeploy if you're taking the purple arrow. If you're not taking the purple arrow, then you can take. Yeah, you still wanna ruin it. No, it's still gonna mess up. Now this would mess up stuff. So you have to find some other way around it. I wouldn't say it's a no for me. I wouldn't say that, because you could definitely find some kind of way to like work with this, but it's gonna be a little harder, even though it's like week 2, so it doesn't really matter. Not escape, take this. Increase damage defense, you could take this. Do not take this. This is the only risk I beg of you to not take. Not only does this mess up your whole run, but it will just make every enemy come out faster, which means you cannot build as fast as possible, and you have to predict fast and like fastest like arrows way faster, so reaction speed times 100. So yeah, it's just gonna be a pain, and it's not worth for just one risk. Reduce ally defense, your choice really, but it's still like a week 2 thing, so it's gonna take a while until then. So yeah, about the missions, I'm probably gonna talk about another separate video where the event has dropped. So in like 12 hours from now, no, not 12, 12, no, 24. Is it 20? No, I don't know. It's like, oh, I'm being stupid right now. It's like 33 hours from now. Yeah, 33 hours from now, the event should have drawn. 33 hours and some minutes. And I'll be looking over these. I'll be uploading in the afternoon, since I'll have to be being class or something. But yeah. So something like that. That's the permanent stage stuff. Daily stage, I'd say it's the same daily stage stuff. It's the same. It's honestly, I'll make videos on these. I'll make videos on these personally, where I take them on, so you don't have to really work on them. I'll probably put them all, like the whole week 1 stuff. Probably put them in the whole compilation stuff. So I'll just throw them all in there. Don't have to worry. So yeah, I just have to get risk 8 over here and do 2 of the challenge. No, one of the challenges. Yes, one of the challenges, because there are 9 missions, including it beating it with 0 risk. So yeah, and then doing the challenge will give you 40. It's the same thing for every one of these. So yeah, do your daily risk, because you need these operation agreements to log the highest risks over here. These risk 3s. So yeah, I'd say you should go for that. But anyways, that was about it. Sorry if I took too long. I hope I didn't. But I'm gonna close off here. Like, subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. I'll be making more guide videos about these. I know I'm a little late. I'm sorry about that. But my phone, I do record on phone most of the time, and I do switch on laptop whenever I have the chance. So yeah, I had the chance tonight on this time. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go record some other video and then get some rest or study. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe. We're really close to 300 subs. If you enjoy this kind of content, you know it. We follow all of the algorithm, so like and subscribe and commenting would help me out a lot, And if you really want to help out a friend over here, not in need, it would be nice. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching again. See you guys next time. Peace.